Me. Alright, good.
What's up, gamers?
No! Hey, hi, hello.
Whoa, okay.
You're watching Starboard D, a channel that exists sometimes. Today I figured it'd be fun to take a look at Hillyan News, an old website. Advertising Beyond Good and Evil.
You gotta do that again.
No, an old website advertising Beyond Good and Evil. No, this is the intro. The intro is fine. It pretends to be from within the universe, which is cute. So let's start with the front page. Extremists spread propaganda. I will never, is it propaganda? Propaganda! I can only pronounce it propaganda now. Let's kick it off with some irony. The Iris Network is labeled as an ignorant band of subversives, counterproductive and demoralizing to Hillyan society. You can see here they didn't actually know how to spell Hillyan, and they also missed the word by here. That's all there is for this one. Let's look at the next. I love the citywide news screens and free daily updates on the evil DOMs and heroic alpha sections. Combine that with the extremist propaganda article and the irony meter is all maxed out. Alpha sections suppress Citywide Inferno. This article is wonderfully suspicious. Not only did the alpha sections respond to the DOM's attack within seconds, the DOMs even fled right away. It's a little too convenient. Almost seems staged. I love that the article specifically mentions that citizens applauded the heroic defenders. Stop sucking the alpha's toes, news person. I really like the Aloha sections. They should be... there should be a splinter group. On the nitpicky side of things, the aliens officially known as the DOMs is an incredibly awkward line, clearly written for real-world readers. Everyone on Hillis knows who the DOMs are. Hillyan citizens again show courage. This article is about the Lighthouse Orphanage Jade runs. Just Jade. Paige isn't credited, which makes me think he very much got his snout bent out of shape when talking to the reporter. I love that even in this piece, the alpha sections are mentioned and praised. The alpha section Shutdown Slaughterhouse. Did I miss a the there? I don't.
What?
Shutdown Slaughterhouse. That's a good band name. Shutdown Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse Shutdown. That's even better.
Oh, Slaughterhouse Shutdown. This is our new song, Rotten Steak. This one is weird to me. The article calls it the old slaughterhouse, yet it was still operational until recently. There aren't any new slaughterhouses to date the current one. I guess current slaughterhouse doesn't sound as good. What I do like, though, are the claims of toxic alien substances. We didn't get any official reason for the shutdown in game, so now we know. And the alpha sections are heroes, of course.
Heroes get their toes sucked.
This piece's stupid line is the mention of an unidentified government official asking people to honor the alpha sections. How do people know it was a government official but have no idea which one? Did the mystery person show up on TV wearing a mask stating, "I work for the government, honestly"? Hillyan currency busts. Giant pearls boom. Okay, so if you're new here, hi, welcome to the community. A long time ago, I made a video explaining why pearls are important in the Beyond Good and Evil universe. To sum that video up, pearls consist of divalite. However, at the time of Beyond Good and Evil 1 being made, the devs had not thought of divalite yet. I'm bringing this up because in Beyond Good and Evil 1, there is absolutely no reason given as to why pearls have universal value. They're just big balls everybody likes, and they're popular due to their extremely powerful purchasing power.
Big balls, everybody likes.
One day I will have people who remix everything I say. They're popular due to their extremely powerful purchasing power. So they are popular because they are popular, which explains nothing. The government strongly criticizes the Mamago's Pearl-only transactions, which to me implies that this article was written before pearls were outlawed as currency. Akuto Bor attracts Hillyans near and far. This one is unsurprisingly about the Akuto Bor. Hillis is spelled wrong here. I don't like that 3 Coconuts Monty is called a game of chance when it so clearly isn't luck-based. What I do like are the mentions of 1 cow and soul power. 1 cow?
What?
That's the best band name ever! Of the bands 1 Cow and Soul Power. Posters of both are found in the in-game Akuto Bor. Artists see grand visions of Hillis. This one is just an excuse to show off some concept art and screenshots. I like the double moon visual, it's a shame it wasn't in the game. It's worth noting that the screenshots might be photographs, and since they were taken near the lighthouse, it's possible that Jade sent those in to make some money. Side hustle. Well, it's her job, so it's not really a side hustle.
Freelance lifestyle.
Yeah, everything is a hustle if you're freelance. Intergalactic Commission approves use of more Alpha Sections troops. This is the only mention of the Intergalactic Commission, also known as the Guild, apparently. The Guild is sending more Alpha Sections to protect Hillis. At first you might think this means that even the Intergalactic Commission is under Dom's control, but there's an equally scary explanation. Hillis has been entirely cut off from off-world communication, and the Guild is completely unaware of the Doms and the Alpha Sections terrorizing the planet. With the Intergalactic Commission out of the picture, the Alpha Sections are free to impersonate them for several centuries. We'll get to that. There's no mention of the Intergalactic Commission in the game, but I like the little narrative here. New video game goes beyond good and evil. So, the video game Beyond Good and Evil exists within the Beyond Good and Evil universe. That's weird, but okay. And I wonder if it's identical to the game we got in the real world, and if so, how does Jade feel about being the protagonist of a video game? Also, would that mean that if somebody played the game for an hour and a half, they'd know where the Iris hideout is? And how is the game supposed to help forget the drudgery of real life if its story is about the exact situation Hillis is in? This silly article is poorly thought out, that's all I'm saying.
No, it's a life sim.
It's
Animal Crossing.
It's Animal Crossing. I'd play Animal Crossing with aliens.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
It already has the animal-human hybrids.
Oh my god. You're the only human. It's not true. I don't like the new Animal Crossing.
How dare you?
Races of Hillis reopened. This is the dumbest one, starting with the fact that they spelled Hillyan in 2 different ways in the same sentence. And how can the prize for the winner be a coveted giant pearl if there's multiple races every day? After a week or 2, the government would either run out of pearls or have flooded the economy with so many pearls that they're not special anymore. You can either have pearls be coveted or commonplace, you can't have both. And then there's the extra dumb part. According to this article, Hillis has been fighting off alien invaders for centuries. How? How would there still be people left after hundreds of years of daily kidnappings? Also, we know the Doms are looking for Jade. Does that mean they've been attacking Hillis for centuries before Jade was even born? Why would Paige take Jade to a planet that is constantly being attacked by the aliens that are looking for her? None of this makes any sense. So this line is obviously insane. I assume the writer or translator may have done goofed or taken some liberties. But BeyondGoodandEvil.com also mentions centuries of invasion. The devs must have changed that at the last second because it just doesn't make any sense. I haven't said anything nice about the article yet. I like that the official Hillyan Races were only reopened because the racers kept on racing illegally, endangering the general public. It makes sense for thrill-seeking racers to be willing to break the law when it comes to doing their thing. Holograms are a hit. This article is entirely dedicated to explaining how your inventory works. The way Paige and Segundo interact, and the fact that Segundo seemingly glitches between language settings, always made me assume Paige created him, but apparently you can just go and buy a world-saving super hacker in stores. I find the mention of weather maps interesting. Perhaps the weather was supposed to play a role in the game at some point in development. After all, under the weather portion of the website we see... Oh, never mind. Natural Museum seeks photographers. This piece details the Wildlife Documentation Initiative, which you should know is the most elaborate side quest in the game. There are over 57 species that haven't been photo-documented yet. It's really convenient that Jade is the only person on the planet who wants to make incredibly easy money. Seriously, anyone could have uploaded a selfie and made a quick $500. I like that the photographs are specifically wanted for the Natural Museum of Hillis. I wouldn't be surprised if the devs originally planned to let us visit the museum in the game. Okay, let's do some bonus content. Clicking the ad for Beyond Good and Evil takes us to beyondgoodandevil.com. That website isn't all that interesting. It just tells us about the game and lies about Jade's origins a lot. What is interesting is a link to irisnetwork.net. It's structured similarly to Hillyan News and is also written as if in-universe. You can see right away that everything you just read on Hillyan News has a massive asterisk next to it. At this point in time, Iris has not yet proven that the Alpha sections and the DOMs are working together, but the Alphas sure suck at fending off aliens. Traffic regulation system hides sinister agenda. This one is just so blatantly blatant. When you want to register a vehicle, you have to paint a giant target on your back by telling the government how many kidnappable kids and seizable assets you have and whether you like the Alpha sections or not. Yeah, suspicious, isn't it?
You know.
I like that Iris does not accuse the Alphas of anything beyond breaching citizen rights. They don't have any evidence beyond that. Just like in the game, Iris maintains a moral high ground by never publishing wild speculation. Alpha recruitment campaign laced with lies. This is the weakest of the articles on the Iris network. Iris accuses the Alpha sections of providing financial incentives to anyone who joins their ranks. Well, no duh, that's how jobs work. They're also accused of lying about their technology, but no examples are named. Workers forced out as Alphas commandeer Slaughterhouse. This one is a counterpiece to the Slaughterhouse article we saw earlier. Unsurprisingly, it refutes the presence of any toxins and reveals that the Alpha sections have been moving in heavy equipment, likely to establish a base of operations there. Iris is also quick to point out that none of the workers have received any compensation, calling into question how much the Alpha sections actually care about the population's well-being. And that's all of them. That's all of the articles here. Thank you for watching. There will be more Beyond Good and Evil related content coming in the future. I forgot to script an outro. In the description you'll find a link to the Beyond Good and Evil Discord server, where you can talk about Beyond Good and Evil with other fans. It's a wonderful place to hang out, so yeah. Also on screen right now you'll find a link to the Pearls Are Divalite video that I made a while ago. So if you're not convinced, then make sure you check it out. And that's it. Thank you. Go subscribe if you like Beyond Good and Evil. Goodbye.